Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Jan Fields. I'm the Vice President of NCBFAA, and first I apologize for the slight delay in getting started with this webinar. But I want, for just a few housekeeping rules, I want to thank you for attending today's webinar. All attendees will be in listen-only mode, and you may submit written questions at any time, and we will answer the questions at the end as time permits. Following the webinar, we'll send out a PDF copy of this presentation when we finish. But I am very excited to introduce to you a partnership that the NCBFAA has entered into with Getting to Global. The purpose of Getting to Global is to encourage exports. And we feel like the NCBFAA, participating with the Getting to Global organization, will present to you an opportunity as members to showcase your services and specialties for people getting into the export market. So I am going to turn you over to our contact, Josh Halprin, who's going to kind of introduce the Getting to Global marketplace. So Josh, take it away.
Okay, thanks, Jan, and thanks everyone for joining. So I will just quickly go through what Getting to Global is for those of you who haven't heard of us, and then I'll pass you on to Patrick, who's been really leading the marketplace build. Getting to Global was started a few years ago. I am a former U.S. commercial service officer. I was stationed in China running the logistics, e-commerce, retail portfolios there for 5 years. Came back, launched the Silicon Valley e-commerce innovation lab for the Department of Commerce with the idea of building a massive amount of exports through e-commerce channels. Quickly started to engage with industry leaders, including those at NCBFAA, and building out more of an initiative that helped figure out not just how to educate exporters offline through workshops throughout the country, but really through online export acceleration. And in doing so, we have an online tool where companies put in their URL and their basic information, and we tell them, we give them suggestions on which markets might be appropriate for them. We give them free duty and tax calculators and HS code finders, etc. But really to drive traffic and aggregate U.S., I guess, government and industry service providers and thought leaders to put them in front of the right appropriate exporters. We have a lot of partners we work with. This is just a quick snapshot. I won't go through all of them, but we are official partners with the SBA and EXIM and working on additional partnerships with a lot of other associations. There's a little bit delay in my clicker, so there we go. Just some quotes and some things saying basically we do work officially with these organizations. Google and Facebook also are big supporters of ours, and we leverage them and their data to better inform our exporters. And then we have a number of different tools that we use in addition to the marketplace. I'm going to go through them real quick, and then I'm going to pass you over to talk specifically around the marketplace and what this is that we've been developing. So again, as I mentioned, this Export Accelerator, the top right, really is this tool where companies can create a dashboard and start building their export strategy online. A bunch of tools. Our strategy is really to get companies to save time and money by using our tools, and then redirecting them to services like those that you offer on the data and the input that they provide us as they're using our tools. So really smart, proactive engagement rather than passive advertising of kind of service providers. Then we do run workshops. I'll be running one again tomorrow in Irvine, if anyone's around, for about 120 companies on global e-commerce expansion. We do this all across the globe at this point. The marketplace, which I'll leave Patrick to talk about, and then these things called export challenges, where companies can go on and spend a couple of minutes building their, let's say, their marketplace build on eBay, their digital marketing campaign with Google, USPS or other service providers for logistics optimization. And we find that the export challenges are really great ways to offer these tight nuggets of information and in an actionable way. So again, I don't have another way other than just keep pressing this button. But essentially, we are a public-private partnership. We've enjoyed a great relationship with NCBFA for a number of years, with speakers coming to our events. And we really are excited to use this opportunity to profile all the great insight and members from the NCBFA network. Patrick, if you'd like to jump ahead to your slides, feel free, and I'm going to pass it over to you.
Great, thank you, Josh. And you landed exactly on the right one. So hello, everyone. My name is Patrick Perot. I'm the program manager for Getting to Global, and I'm responsible for launching the Getting to Global marketplace. The Getting to Global marketplace is really born from a need from US exporters to centralize access and to simplify access really to all the export expertise that's available in the entire country. A lot of people we talk to hundreds of companies every week. And one of the things they complain the most about is that everything is so fragmented. All the information is there, the tools are there, the resources are there, but you'll still need to spend 5-6 hours trying to find these resources on Google. So about 6 months ago, we set out to create the Getting to Global marketplace, which is a central place to find all the experts, all the service providers, and basically all the help and resources you need to go global in one place. The export marketplace will regroup experts, so individuals that can help you with a specific task, from market research to legal questions, from getting a shipment to destination, to making sure that you are declaring as simple as the right HS code. So the experience that we created is built around the needs of an exporter. So it's using their vernacular, the language that they would normally use, and it's really speaking their language. And the interface is clean, simple to understand. So right now you are looking at what browsing our tools and products for marketing section looks like. But in your case, in the case of NCBFA members, let's look at what your experience is going to look like. Not your experience, but your look. We're obviously, as the NCBFA is a partner of Getting to Global, the NCBFA now has its own section on the website. And from this section, the NCBFA section, you can browse all the members. Now, obviously, members inside the NCBFA section will also be featured elsewhere on the marketplace. One thing to keep in mind is that the goal of the marketplace is to get the right resources in front of the right people at the right time. So for us, it's paramount that we be able to filter by our specific needs, filter by target markets, filter by steps of the going global process, from initial market research to delivering a first order overseas. So you are able to do that in our directory pages that look exactly like the one that is displayed here. Now, as far as your every NCBFA member is now from today able to create their own profile, and the profiles are optimized so that they transfer and they communicate the right information in as little time as possible and as clearly as possible to our exporters. Exporters that will visit us will see very clean, very neat interfaces that convey all the information you need and the information that they need to contact you. And I'll go through, I'm going through all these visuals very quickly now, because I'll be actually demonstrating the real deal outside PowerPoint in a few seconds. One thing to remember for NCBFA members is, as this is our limited launch and limited release, we have partnered with the NCBFA member to make sure that no NCBFA member pays a single dollar before our official launch in December. So we'll be in limited release until then. And after that, you are only paying $50 a month for your profile when you sign up. Now, what you get, obviously, beyond your profile, you get a profile that is the full profile, where you can add multiple locations. If you have multiple offices around the country, you can add a video link. You'll also get your full profile with additional link. And obviously, you're added to the NCBFA directory, so you have almost double the visibility. On top of that, we are adding 100 ad impressions per member per month, so you'll be featured elsewhere on the website. And one, I think, key thing is that our entire marketplace is optimized to be found on search engines. Now, we understand that most people, obviously most American exporters will not know about the Getting to Global marketplace at launch. However, we're working very hard right now to make sure that when people search for, let's say in this case, shipping to Dubai from a computer located in the United States, that they find our members, that they find advertisers on the marketplace, and that they can access them directly. The quantity of content on our marketplace, the diversity makes it almost certain that the marketplace will rank very prominently in most Google searches made by US exporters. Now, let's go into the creation. We'll explore how the marketplace looks as of today in its limited release form. We'll also look at how you can now go in and create your profile for the marketplace. To create your profile first, and this will be live as of tomorrow morning, you can go to marketplace.gettingtoglobal.org/registration. And for the time being, this address will redirect you to the NCBFA exclusive sign-up section. That sign-up section will be tailor-made to your needs and to your types of profiles. Now, at any time, if you need assistance creating your profile, we're there to help. If you'd like to get help with some aspects of your profile creation, we're there to help. And if you want us to take care of the whole process ourselves, we can also do that for you. Now, I will go on pause on my screen for a few seconds while I transition to the actual website. And we are back. Now, you should see we are now at marketplace.gettingtoglobal.org/registration. But that's not really what we want to show. We want to show you how the marketplace currently looks. So if you are an exporter landing on the marketplace right now, as of today, you will see this, our marketplace, in its simpler form. While the marketplace is onboarding all its members and all its advertisers, obviously the experience right now is a little bit more simplified, but as we grow, we'll be adding hundreds of members every week. So let's visit the NCBFA page. And as you'll see, a lot of this happens blazingly fast, and our website here is obviously optimized for peak performance. So from the NCBFA page, let's go see the members. And as you can see here, you can play with all these filters, even yourself, but that's what exporters will see. So if when we visit, let's say, a profile page, you'll see that you have on the left a section for you to describe your company, its services, and you can make this your own. There is no real limit to the amount of content you can put it there. We recommend putting somewhere between 500 and 750 words. You'd like to add less, you can add less. You'd like to go over 1,000, there is no limit. So you'll see that you also have multiple locations that you can display. In this case, we have 2. You have your, you can add your video since you are an NCBFA network member. And you can also define categories, industry sectors, and specialties that are relevant to you. Now, so this is your complete profile, and obviously you will get visitors will have the ability to visit your website directly from that profile. Down the line, we'll also offer options like CRM integrations and the ability to receive leads with more details. You will be able to receive the complete profile of a user when they decide, or an exporter when they decide to reach out to you. So you would get a lead or get a contact information complete with a company's products, their location, their specific needs, as well as some additional profile information. Now, to create this beautiful profile, we will go to marketplace.gettingtoglobal.org/registration, which will redirect you here. From here, we simply get started. At this point, to make your life easier, we give you the ability to log in or sign up either using Google or LinkedIn, which will save you a few clicks. In this case, since I've done that a million times already and that my profiles are all used, I will go and add +1 gettingtoglobal.org as my username. You can select a username and then select a password that will not tell you. Let's go in. Oh, this username already exists. Let's go with number 2. This username already exists. Wow, how many have I made? 15? Let's go 99. What's happening? Let's go with my middle initial here. And let's get this show on the road. We are being redirected to the profile creation page where we will go through the process together. I have some contact here to some content to copy paste. We'll go with my Acme company. You will have also the ability to change your URL. So if you'd like, if the name of your company does not create a URL that you like, and you can even change it. You can go and enter your website URL. We'll go and upload our logo. Let's create one that we already have. And then let's create our company description. Now, what you have here is a rich text field that allows you to style some of the content you're putting in there. So if you are copy pasting from let's say either your website or from Word, these have a tendency to add some hidden characters that you don't really want to mess up your styling. So when you're copy pasting, if you are, right click and make sure you paste this plain text. This will save you a lot of headaches later on. So we can create some, we'll create some additional styling here. And we'll go down. It's going to say we're going to create, you can add your LinkedIn profile, Twitter profile, Facebook profile URL, and your YouTube profile URL directly in your profile. In this case, we will not do that to save some time. Contact email is the contact email for this account. So if we want to reach out to you, we will use this email. And this is also the email that we will send contact requests from our exporters to. So let's say my email at gettingtoglobal.org. And then you can add locations. In this case, we'll add two. Let's say we have two offices, one in location number one. Location number one, I'm going to try and go through this as fast as I possibly can. Paste this plain text. We'll go in round LVA. Obviously, as our marketplace is global and can welcome people from all the countries in the world, we add the country information. We can also add a phone number here. And an email, which is contact for location one. Now, if you wish to add another location, you can click on it. If not, you save your location. It's saved here. You want to remove it. It's right here. We'll go onto the next step. Now, in the next step, everything that you see here is absolutely up to you. So you can decide if you want to register for certain service categories or be displayed for certain categories. You can select some industry sectors here that you believe are relevant to you. You can select none, you can select one, you can select all of them. In this case, let's select all the territories because we're active everywhere in the world. We want to add additional tags. Additional tags are just free form tags that you can add to complete your profile. So if someone is looking, for example, for expertise around drawback, well, it's already there. So you can select it and it will add the drawback tag to your profile. So let's add a few more. So free trade zones. Sure, I already have that. Free trade zone. Let's say door-to-door deliveries. Well, I have this one already. And then let's say one last one, perishables, because why not? And here we have it. Enter and it adds it. You want to add useful links? You can, for example, you'd like to have a download our, sorry for the typos here, download our brochure link. You can have it there. And let's send these people to Google's. We can add a new link. Now, you can go finish this. Which one is it? There are errors left in page 2, services and specialties. What is it? So let's select everything else. Let's say finish, save and continue later, save succeeded, finish. Okay, This URL is not valid. So my apologies for that. Here we go. So you can preview your profile at this point. But at this point, as I said, the profile is not already live. It's not yet live. It's complete. It's ready to publish. And then to publish it, all you need to do is activate an account. And to activate an account, you have to add a payment method. Now, we will not charge you anything until December 1st. And at any time, if you wish to cancel your subscription, you can do so by coming back to your profile and changing your payment method and simply removing it. So let's add a payment method for now. Obviously, we are in a test environment, so I can do not copy that. That's CVV123, and then let's add Patrick Perot, 123 Main Street. Let's say Burlington, VT, United States, and then let's go with Classic. So we activate this payment method. And now your profile is created. As you will see, the activation date is of today. You'll see your first date of payment being in December. You'll see that the fees monthly are $50. And now officially, your profile is now live on the marketplace. Easy as that. However, again, if you need our help getting set up on the marketplace, you can contact us at marketplace@gettingtoglobal.org. So this completes our overview of the Marketplace for NCBFA members. As I've stated before, the marketplace itself and the profile creation ability will be available at marketplace.gettingtoglobal.org/registration as of tomorrow morning. So I thank you very much, everybody. Jan, if you would like to add a few words, maybe to conclude, I will go on mute.
Okay, yes. And I just wanted to know if there are any questions, please type them in. I don't see anyone. I don't know if Cece's still on and if she can see any questions, but just to reiterate, the examples that he showed, the expediters, is just a sample. He used a, there could be you can have a YouTube video that you can upload. You can just use this profile page, and from what I understand, after tomorrow, once you get your page set up, if someone goes in, if you were to put, like I specialize in, if I were to put one of those tags being vintage cars, if someone put in export my vintage car, it's going to tag and come to my my page, and then they'll be able to review the assistance that I can provide to them.
That is correct, Jan. And what we are doing in this case is if we have multiple people, multiple members advertising a certain specialty, if there's only one, the link that you would have on Google, let's say, will go directly to a profile. And if we have multiple members that are advertising on the same, let's say, tag, in this case, the person would be taken to a page similar to this, where we will display only the logos and the profiles of the companies that have used that tag. And yes, thank you for mentioning that we created fake profiles right now for demo purposes, and so we stole some logos fairly liberally.
Thank you. And also, when someone Googles it, they don't have to Google Getting to Global. They can just Google the specialty they're looking for or assistance in this, and it will come up through your website. That's correct. Am I saying that correctly?
You're saying that correctly, yes. So we are fully optimized. That's why the site is so clean and clear. That's why it's so fast. We are built from the ground up to be a Google magnet.
Okay. And if you're interested in this, I'd recommend that you go into gettingtoglobal.org and look at the videos that are available, kind of how the Getting to Global attracts exporters, and it's a robust system. And again, to have everything under one category, we think it's a perfect match within NCBFAA. And again, hopefully this will provide our members with an opportunity to showcase their services. Within the first 6 months, we're going to know. We understand that Getting to Global gets, I want to say 30,000 hits a month. Is that right?
On a slow month, yeah, something like
Okay,
that.
on a
And now
slow
we're
month.
seeing months where we'll hit at the 100,000 mark. And one thing that I forgot to mention, Jan, is Getting to Global is also active outside the United States. So we have people from Canada, from Europe, and from South America primarily who will be looking for resources and help inside the United States to help them on their own export journey. So even if you're not active, or if your members are not active and you're not helping companies export outside the US, they can also find and they can also expect some traffic from a profile on the marketplace.
Okay, wonderful. All right, and like I say, if someone needs assistance with getting through there, or how to upload my YouTube video, or you're welcome to contact this email address. But the website to register is www.gettingtoglobal.org/registration.
Actually, Jan, it's marketplace.gettingtoglobal.org/marketplace, but we'll make sure that the
Okay.
URL you just gave also works.
All right, then scratch that. Just the webinar will be provided to everyone, so it'll have that registration on there, or the registration address. Are
Excellent.
there any questions? I'm not seeing anyone in the any questions in the question chat room, but I'm not sure I'm getting all of them.
While we're waiting, this is Josh again. If we end up getting to the point where people want better videos or discussing how to optimize, as Patrick mentioned, we can always have a follow-up call with key ways to optimize your site and things to do. If you do want to watch Jan on a live feed that we created back in about a year ago on facebook.com/gettingtoglobal, and our videos, there is a video of Jan talking about really cool stuff.
Yeah. And flailing her arms, if I remember.
No.
Okay. Again, I don't see any questions on the chat room. So if I've missed any, please send them to NCBFAA. We'll be getting out the webinar, the pages, and we'll provide more information. If you just missed a lot of it, we'll put notices in the Monday morning briefing to update everyone on these opportunities, and we hope you find it an excellent service, and hope that we are all mutually successful. So thank you very much for joining us, and this will end this session.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you.
Thank you.